Fam, this was a special request. It was a super chat asking to look up Polyphia or Polyphia. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that yet. The song is called Playing God. Without any further ado, we're going to let these gentlemen cook. Let's go. I said let them cook. No, we have to go back and investigate that transition because that was the nastiest slide into the craziest beat. Look, we're gonna have to have it again. I don't know what genre blend this is. I'm definitely getting the hip hop element, obviously, from the drums. But what they're doing with this amazing kind of plucking, you know, it's a very, very, you know, calming. You know, you kind of just get this sensation of just like this easy kind of this weightlessness. But then the drums just add that gravity, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. You know, I'm gonna go back a couple bars. You know, just because I'm gonna hear that transition again. I have to hear it a third time just to make sure they really dropped it on us like that. Cook, gentlemen, cook, please. You see that guy almost strumming like a harp? You know, sometimes, man, like I'm telling you, my buddy Travis got me a guitar. Shout out to my buddy Travis. I'm gonna have him on here eventually. He's kind of a crazy guy, but you'll love him. And he bought me a guitar. When we lived together, he had a wall full of guitars. And then I just came home one day and was like, "Oh, you got a new guitar?" He's like, "Oh, that one's for you." I'm like, "I don't play guitar," but I sat down and I just started to strum just because I was bored. You know what I mean? And when I look at these guys, you know, with their eyes closed, just kind of vibing, it's almost like when you start to do strange things with the guitar, when you start to kind of master certain levels of it. And listen, I by no means, I didn't even master anything. I was more, I enjoyed plucking more than strumming though. Let's continue. Let's let them get after it. So they actually have a drummer. They have a drummer amongst them, right? And so what I would have appreciated a bit, because I know that the drums that I'm hearing, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm not wrong. You know, the drums that I'm hearing they're studio drums. These drums have been kind of enhanced, and of course, maybe that's true of the guitars too. But you know, I kind of want to hear the drummer cook on his own. You know what I'm saying? Hear what kind of noise he's making. They've transitioned to the White House and are on standby mode. Salute. Please cook, gentlemen. The clothes are fly too. Please stop playing with me. Listen, next time I throw like any kind of house party or shindig, I'm 39 years old, guys. I'm this is what's playing. This is what's playing. Yeah, I mean, I usually do kind of like a lo-fi hip hop ambiance. This takes lo-fi hip hop to light years beyond lo-fi hip hop. Salute. That's what this is, though, right? Lo-fi. If I was these guys, I would only perform at high-end parties. You know what I'm saying? That's flame. Like, imagine the performance of these. I love the idea of an instrumental group. A group that lets the vibe speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? It's just the vibes. You know, sometimes you don't need the lyrics. You guys ever kind of get like a haunting feeling just because of the melody? Right? Or a motivational feeling just because of the beat. 50 Cent's beat in the club, the in the club beat will forever be the greatest workout beat, the greatest I want to accomplish something. That dun 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 dun. These guys let the music speak for themselves, speaks for itself, and which I genuinely appreciate. A couple bars back. Guys, I don't know who Polyphia is, but my imagination says that the lead singer just got fed up with the band members and was like, look, if you guys don't straighten up, then I'm leaving the band and I'll come back whenever you guys, straighten up. And then the lead singer leaves and they're just like, you know what? We don't have a lead singer and we still want to play music. So why don't we just kind of record these jam sessions? Let these guys cook. I said let them cook, please. Oh, come on. Come on. That was an entire vibe. That was an entire vibe. That was flame. What's next from Polyphia? Now listen. A or B, right? A is Polyphia, B is Polyphia. Which is the right way to say it? A or B?